Welcome back. We are continuing the Grand Battle of Malvern Hill into Phase 3. You see, the rebels keep coming. They've got courage, alright. Somehow this unit has finally managed to make its way down here. Technically speaking, actually, I probably should have left like one brigade of like skirmishers or something, but I needed everybody at the time. So I'm going to go ahead and shift him back to deal with this brigade. They should be able to fight them head to head, no problem. And I think I'll take these skirmishers as well. Should be fine. Just to fight them together. This is probably an oversight. Really, you just leave one brigade here or just a couple skirmishers or something, and they can block this entire path. This is an oversight. When you do this, don't do that. My defense was a little less stiff than it usually was up here, so I sort of, not really panicked, but I was like, oh, I need to get everybody over here. So again, that was an oversight. Still, if you look at it, their forces are basically done. They don't get anything else for the rest of the battle, pretty much. So we've already shattered off most of their forces, and this is basically the cleanup phase. So long as this guy doesn't get the ninja anything from us, we are about to really just put the hammer down on them. So these guys, I'm going to try and get him back around because they're out of ammo, and I didn't bring any cavalry to this phase, so I can't capture their wagons. See, our reinforcements are starting to arrive. Perfect. Okay. So go here, combine, run, get my skirmishers out there. This is 2nd Division, so get the cavalry coming out here. Okay, so they've got supplies going out that way, so I'm just going to have them manually capture them. Which is a little awkward, but they're going to get pinned across the top side of the map anyway, so it's not a big deal. I think that brigade realizes that it's not going to have a lot of success here. See, our last reinforcements are approaching. But, you know, practically speaking, you don't need any of these troops. So, you know, if you take a look at the victory conditions, you have to hold all of these, or you hold north and either east or west, and lose less than half your army. So these guys, like, if you're really struggling, like let's say you threw all of your defense up here, and you're just barely holding on, but because of that, you know, this brigade or some other force managed to sneak around and get to both your caps here. These reinforcements can either recapture your caps here, or they're your last ditch effort to push back in and take these over. But obviously we aren't having that problem. Oh, please don't shoot my cavalry. Please don't shoot my cavalry. Please don't shoot my cavalry. Come on, get into me. God damn it. The timing is really hard sometimes if you charge them from too far away. Should be able to finally catch these supplies here. Good. Don't shoot them. Supply surrender as well. This isn't really the ideal usage of sniper skirmishers. But, you know, so be it. These guys don't have any ammo. And this is just cleanup. There's nothing more to really be said about this. You can see, look at all the bodies here, where the bulk of their forces broke. That's why you really want to push up and take these positions here. You know, there's a lot of dead artillery, but because this is decent cover, you know, we didn't lose too many of our own guys here. You can also see where they got trapped, or they get stuck out here, and we shot them to bits there as well. Just letting this battle continue for the sake of the supplies. There we go. Okay. Now then. These guys don't quite have the experience and accuracy to hit them at this range. Or even the range, actually. I don't remember the range. Nope, 1500. Yeah, they're just barely. Alright, so there we go. That was Malvern Hill. We just missed out on the on the 10-1 here. So those early casualties that we took were because of their numerical superiority. If I did this one back, I probably wouldn't take two divisions in the first set. I'd probably split that one up into another brigade and have another one on the left side. Maybe even give the artillery, one of the artillery pieces over to the left side as well, and may have been able to hold that. Hard to say. Usually my defense is stiffer in phase 1. But you can see it's still entirely possible to recover right early in phase 2. This is still, we'll call it 3,000. Losing a gun's a shame, but you know, losing one gun here and there is not going to kill you. When we get medicine, the small amount of chip damage will be enough to where you get the men back and you don't lose the gun after all. But yeah, so 20,000 to 3,000 is still decent, 7 to 1-ish. Fulfilled all our goals. You can see that our infantry is setting up right here. Just took a murderer's toll on them. Same thing with the howitzers sitting right behind them, just getting to free fire the entire time, mostly, aside from we had that one time we had to fall back. Same thing on the other side with the guys who got here late. They still did, you know, tremendous work. Parrots showed up late as well. This is not quite as good situationally for the parrots because the enemy just basically keeps throwing them at you, and the howitzers get to just, you know, blow them for free. But this is okay because they were killing generals, they were giving counter battery fire on artillery. So this is a little deceptive. Cavalry at least got to do a little bit of something, except for they took that one volley, a little expensive volley, but sniper skirmishers did not do as much as I would have liked, but they were having ammo issues and they showed up very late in the phase. So they still, you know, they got rid of a couple pieces of artillery. If given more time, if this was a harder engagement, these guys, you know, as was seen in previous battles, these guys would certainly keep getting work done. Officers, only 1 wounded. Personnel general promoted to 2 stars. That's great. So I'm gonna get switched into being a corps commander. Yeah, captured goods. Nothing really interesting. Bunch of supplies that'll turn into money. Yeah. So there we go. Thanks for watching.